Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Risk Management Case Study of Tesla by Group 6. My name is Sean Temmie and I will be presenting today on behalf of Group 6. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, a quick company overview. Tesla is an American-based automobile company headquartered based in Palo Alto, California. The company specializes in designing, developing, and manufacturing high-performance electric vehicles, or e-vehicles, and other renewable energy products. Tesla was founded by a group of engineers with a mission to move forwards and introduce a emission-free future through the development of clean energy products. Production of e-vehicles is an emerging concept, and the company has been conducting extensive research to develop efficient, high-performing, safe, and commercially viable automobiles. Risk conception and preparedness is an important practice at Tesla. Notably, the company faces many risks that can potentially affect its financial performance and future success. The future risk management activity at Tesla entails its corporate structure. Tesla has a U-form structure comprising of the executive, CEO, and the chairman, the functional units, finance, technology, legal, etc., and the employees. Each functional unit is tasked to manage certain risks. For instance, the financial department, headed by Brad Young, is mandated to manage global financial risks associated with product, insurance, and deals. Secondly, is the corporate culture activity. Tesla's culture is founded on strategic management cornerstones to address reputational risks. The culture derives from the leadership qualities of the company's CEO, Elon Musk. Lastly, risk policy activities focus on providing guidelines for performance evaluations and risk exposure. Such policies revolve around privacy, financial reporting, internal controls, and auditing independence. The ability to identify and classify risks is a critical component of strategic management. Tesla has an aggressive risk management plan that focuses on identifying and addressing risks that can materially affect the company's financial and operational performance. The risks currently faced by the company can be categorized into 5 areas: supply chain, technological, market, business/industry, and international operations risks. Tesla sources its raw materials, such as battery cells and electronics, from hundreds of suppliers globally, allowing it to take advantage of pricing options to achieve economies of scale. However, the supply chain effectiveness is derailed by supply chain disruptions and price volatility, which are the main risk types under this category. Supply disruption risk is associated with the delays in production, processes due to mismatches, and regulatory approvals. The inability to manage supply consistency effectively poses a threat to the company's operational effectiveness and reputation. Regarding price volatility, the prices of major supplies such as steel and copper are governed by prevailing market conditions, supply and demand, thus subject to frequent price fluctuations. This is a risk outside of the company's control and creates significant budgetary mismatches. Like many other automobile companies, technology is one of the main risk areas of Tesla. Innovation-based companies such as Tesla are forced to adopt new and complex technologies to maintain competitiveness. Some of the risk types under this category include cybersecurity and innovation risks. Cybersecurity is one of the major concerns in the automobile industry. A report by the US Senate revealed that modern cars are vulnerable to hacking, and Tesla has done little to deal with this risk. This is a major threat to the company's reputation and sales performance. Innovation risk is associated with frequent loss of experienced and qualified employees, which delays the development of innovative products and features, thus affecting the company's competitiveness. Market risk is one of the most important risk areas for Tesla. The main risk types under this category include foreign currency and interest rate risk. Foreign currency risk is engaging in global transactions, means that the company has to deal with multiple currencies. This gives rise to risks related to operational costs and revenues. Generally, Tesla is a net currency receiver, implying that fluctuations in exchange rates are likely to affect its revenues and operational costs. Interest rates as of 2019, the debts accrued by Tesla and its subsidiaries amounted to $12.49 billion. This means that the increasing borrowing interest rates would greatly affect the company to service its outstanding and future debts. Tesla's future depends on its production and marketing capabilities. Currently, the company faces various risks that constrain its competitiveness in the automobile industry. Some of these risks include low adoption of e-vehicles among consumers and production delays. The growth of EV sales depends on the worldwide adoption by consumers as an alternative to fuel vehicles. The future adoption projections are uncertain, which creates competitive risks in the days to come. Tesla and its subsidiaries have a global footprint in international operations. This subjects the company to regulatory and labor relations types of risks. For instance, new trade policies in new markets might force the company to restructure its operations to comply with trade restrictions. Similarly, operating in international markets means the company must adhere to labor laws of host countries, which create a lot of pressure on its human resources management. The table on the next two slides provides some information about various risk types. This table outlines all the aforementioned risks, including risk area, risk types, the people impacted, risk likelihood, impact, risk owner, and risk mitigation. And the next slide is a continuation of that same table, outlining those same risk factors. The table on this slide is a visualization of the impact to likelihood ratio matrix. This is how the risk analysis team determines which risks require more time and resources. So, the main problem posed by Tesla currently is that data security and privacy is the most important technological risk for the company. And why is that? Well, to answer that question, there's 5 whys. The first why, the new program that allows consumers to receive regular system upgrades is vulnerable to cyber criminals. Next, modern vehicles have wireless connections that hackers can use to access the company's systems remotely. Inconsistent and unsecure wireless connections is another why. Increasing hackers' capability to bypass security protocols is another risk factor. And lastly, customer and company data is at risk. And what's the solution? The solution should include cloud computing and more investments in employee training to foster better data security. And here's our fishbone analysis of the Tesla, which is another form of risk analysis that the company uses to determine its potential risks. And now for our recommendations. Some of the actions that Tesla can implement to improve its enterprise risk management, or ERM, include: first, the company should embark on mass production of renewable energy batteries to reduce production delays, which derail the company's operations. Secondly, the company should consider opening more fully functional and independent subsidiaries to counter international operations and market risks. Thirdly, the executive should distribute risks across the department to foster accountability and timely mitigation. Furthermore, the management should create vibrant risk management plans and teams to anticipate and address risks to reduce the negative impacts on the company. Lastly, recommended for Tesla is to source less expensive supplies to reduce costs of final products and enhance affordability. And here is a list of some of our references. And continue, again, another list of our references that we used for our research. And that's going to end the slideshow. Thank you so much for viewing our presentation on risk analysis case study for Tesla. On behalf of Group 6, thank you so much, and I hope you have a pleasant rest of your day.